Yeah, buddy, welcome back, everyone, to another edition of the All In Football Show. It's your man, Lee Ice. And you know I got my sidekick, my running back, my wide receiver, my offensive lineman, my tight end, my kicker, my punter. Here, the big dog. What's going on, man?
This is why we love football, Lee Ice.
Yes, sir.
I can't really go on the NFL part of it, but the NFL part of it was more decisive today. And I'm gonna name some things out to you from the NFL, and I want you to just listen to what I'm about to say to you. The Bills, not the Bills, the Texans, the Chiefs, the Commanders, Vikings. Do you know what they have in common right now?
What's that?
Besides being in first place.
What's that?
They have a 2-game lead or more.
Woo. Yeah.
Ain't that something?
Yeah,
now let's go to the college thing. Lee Ice.
Yo.
There were 5 top 11 teams yesterday that went down, including Alabama went down. I compared the 2003 when Michigan lost to Appalachian State when they lost to Vanderbilt yesterday. But did you see? I watched Miami, California last night, and when I fell asleep, it was 35 to something. I woke up this morning and seen Miami won. They went on a run with like 6 minutes left to go in the game. 6 minutes to go in the third quarter.
The U is back. But,
Yeah,
Big Dog, if you remember, I told you before this season started, I said, with this transfer portal, you're going to see a lot of upsets.
You did.
A lot of upsets.
And I think you're going to see more and more and more as time goes on.
More and more and more.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to get like, remember college basketball, when the mid-level college teams start winning because the big schools kept losing their top players, they'd go 1 year and gone.
Right.
Mid-level team, mid-level schools would have juniors and seniors.
Mm-hmm.
And with this transfer portal, I'm telling you, we ain't seen the last of it.
Nope. I think we see this is the beginning of it.
Yep. Hey, man, let's thank everybody for tuning in last week's show. Thank everybody for tuning in this week's show. Like I always say, I hope we can entertain y'all doing what we're going through. I don't say that word. I ain't said it in 4 or 5 years. But I'm going to tell you, protect yourselves and your family because that season is here. We got to protect ourselves. Big Dog, are you ready?
Boom. What's up?
There he is.
Yes, sir. Got a little football glass.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Boom.
Here we go. Y'all know what's first on the agenda. It's called All In Football Double Reverse. Brought to you by the best is, best that was, the best that ever be. Big Dog, what you gonna do?
Number 7 Penn State took on UCLA Bruins and beat UCLA 27-11. Lee, I thought this game right here, number 9 Missouri, was going to show Texas A&M why they were number 9. Texas A&M was number 25, and they sure showed them. 41-10. Texas A&M over Missouri. SMU upsets number 22 Louisville in Louisville 34-27. Number 3 Ohio State 35, Iowa 7. Number 5 Georgia 31, Auburn 13. Number 12 Ole Miss South Carolina. Number 12 Ole Miss 27, South Carolina 3. Number 23 Indiana is undefeatedly Ice. They're 5-0. They took on Northwestern, and Northwestern's homemade, I don't know what you call it, by the lake stadium, 41-24, Indiana prevails. It must be revelations coming true. Because at number 1, Alabama went to Nashville and played Vanderbilt, and the Commodores knocked on that door and tore the door down. As Vanderbilt prevails over number 1 Alabama, 40-35 for their first victory over a top 5 school in school history in 67 tries, Lee Ice.
Had to come one day. Why not Alabama?
Boy, the mighty have fallen. They were ranked number 9 at the beginning of the year. They only won 1 game. Florida State loses to number 15 Clemson 29-13. Florida State falls to 1-5, the Ice. Number 21 Boise State played on the blue turf against Utah State and killed Utah State 62-30. Another team went down. They went down to Little Rock. The Tennessee Volunteers were volunteering, all right, because they volunteered their service to lose, but they lost to Arkansas 19-14. And the rematch of the national championship game last year, Michigan and Washington got down in Washington, and Washington said, You ain't gonna do it this time. 27-17 over Michigan. And another upset, Lee. Number 11 USC went down to Minnesota. I guess Prince must came down and touched USC or something, said purple rain or something. Or it might have been a little cold. 24-17. Number 16, Iowa, 43, Baylor 21. And like I said earlier, number 8, Miami 39, California 38. Miami came back from unknown depths in the middle of the third quarter. Number 6, Oregon 31, Michigan State 10. And another upset in overtime. Syracuse beat number 25, University of Nevada, Las Vegas 44-14. Lee Ice, it's gotten cold. I seen more than jackets up there yesterday. I seen coats. It's the CFL Week 18. Here we go. The Saskatchewan Roughriders 28, the Edmonton Elks 24. The Calgary Stampede loses to the BC Lions 32-15. And the Winnipeg Blue Bombers just tore the Tiger Cats up in Hamilton 31-10. Lee Ice take a commercial break. We'll come back with the NFL and the big boys.
Come back. Second half of the double reverse. You heard what he said. It's the big boys. Some of the big boys went down. You're watching the All In Football Show with Lee Ice and the Big Dog. We'll be right back. Back everyone to the All In Football Show. Lee Ice and the Big Dog breaking down this weekend's football action. We just gave you the first part of the double reverse. Now it's time for the big boys. Talk to them.
Here we go. There we go, Lee Ice. Here we go. London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down for Aaron Rodgers. London Bridge is rising up. Rising up to Sam Darnold. Sam just rising up. Sam Darnold. The New York Jets went into London and took on the gold, clap, gold, clap. Purple rain, purple rain. Hey, the Minnesota Vikings 23 and the New York Green Monster Jets 17. Aaron Rodgers and company fall to 2-3. Lee Ice, guess what?
Yo.
When they had Wilson last year at quarterback, guess what their record was after 5 games?
What was that?
2-3. Guess how many points he scored last year at this time?
What was that?
93 total. Guess how many points he scored this year at this time?
What was that?
93. No difference. Quarterback ain't making no difference. Hey, Lee Ice. Quote the Raven, nevermore. The big man got loose in overtime because he took a 51-yard run on the Bengals right down the field after the Bengals missed a field goal and prevailed the Ravens in overtime 41-38. I don't know what's going on. I thought they was on probation, but they went down to Duval County in that Indianapolis 500 car and said, Indianapolis coach said, hey, we got Joe Flacco. He might be old, but he can do the job. Nuh-uh. As the Jacksonville Jaguars called Tony Khan and AEW, they came down under the people's elbow on them, 37-34. The Miami Dolphins had Tyron Huntley at quarterback, and they beat the mess out of Jacoby Brissett, though. Man, they hit Jacoby Brissett. I thought he was a piñata today for the New England Patriots, as the Patriots lose to the Dolphins 15-10. In Washington, D.C., better known as Landover, Maryland, at Northwestern Stadium. What the name was that? Financial Company, Sunka High School. Anyway, hey, the Cleveland Browns. Cleveland Rocks! came into Washington, D.C. with Deshaun Watson and all his personal problems. Like, he needs to be benched for real. Like, I think it's time to sit down and play Jameis Winston. And
he was playing with his earring on the
side. Number 2 offense in the NFL ran roughshod over the Browns 34-13. Meanwhile, down in Houston Texans hosted the Buffalo Bills, and Stephon Diggs tried to get revenge on his former team, and he did, 23-20. Meanwhile, in Chicago, the Bears took on that Mince Barbecue, Richard Petty, and all that, as the Carolina Panthers and Andy Dalton, the Red Rifle, drove up to Chicago and said, hey, we want some deep dish pizza with some minced barbecue on it and some minced barbecue on the sausage sandwich and the beef sandwich. And the Bears said, we don't do that up here because we're going to beat y'all half to death while y'all eating. 36-10, Chicago prevails. The Raiders. I don't know what was going on Gardner Minshew. Maybe he went to the dispensary before the game because they played in Denver and he must got a little puff, pass. Maybe he didn't want to pass at all because he sure didn't pass too good. He didn't pass that good today as the Denver Broncos prevailed over the Raiders 34-18. And up on the left-hand side of them, over in San Francisco, in that Blue Jean Stadium known as Levi Stadium, the San Francisco 49ers said we got the rice and roni treat and there's 3 Charlie cards and one Adam 12 and all that going on. As the Arizona Cardinals said, we took that spaceship out of the desert, came up there, and Colin Murray like he was running with little feet. As the Cardinals beat the 49ers 24-23. Go, Pack, go! Brother Love took on Brother Stafford. Stafford and company said, hey, we the L.A. Hollywood, Randy Hollywood Donuts. And the Packers said, hey, we Brother Love and the Green Bay Packers. 24-19, the Packers prevailed. The G-Man took on Geno Smith. Sound like Geno's, don't it? Sound like fried chicken, don't it? But it ain't fried chicken because Seattle Seahawks were fried chicken today because there wasn't no salmon and there wasn't nothing else going on. No Microsoft, nothing. As they lose to the G-Man, 29-20. And the Cowboys and Steelers at the bottom of your screen. And also, Thursday night, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers lost to the Atlanta Falcons in overtime off of a Kirk Cousins pass to whatever his name was to the house. 36-30 in overtime. And also Monday night, at the bottom of your screen, the Kansas City Chiefs sidearm throwing behind the back, Patrick Mahomes looking for Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. And Andy Reid said, I'm glad to be back home because I need some baby back ribs. As the New Orleans say, whoo, when the Saints come marching in. Woo, who that gonna beat them Saints? As the Chiefs and the Saints go at it on ESPN ABC. Leah takes a commercial break. We'll come back with it. Who you got in the clipboard?
You heard what he said. When we come back, my favorite segment, who you got in the clipboard. Lee Ice's Stone Cold Lock and Key. Lee Ice's All-In Player of the Week. You're watching the All-In Football Show. Lee Ice and the Big Dog. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone. All-In Football Show. Lee Ice, Big Dog. We breaking it down. All the football action. It's time now for my favorite segment. Who got? What's going on? Let's do it.
12th man, Microsoft, Salmon, take on that Blue Jeans and Rice and Roni treat known as San Francisco 49ers host the San Francisco 49ers on Prime Video at 8:15. Who you got, Lee Ice?
Both of them coming off terrible losses. Terrible losses at home. I'm going to go with the most desperate team, San Francisco. They can't afford to go 2-4, man. Give me the 49.
It's going to happen. They're going to go 2-4. If Geno Smith going to cook some chicken that night, hey, they're going to eat that salmon very well, fried in the air fried ninja. Seattle for me. Sunday, 9:30 in the morning. NFL Network. London Bridge is falling down again as the Jacksonville Jaguars, the London home team, take on the Bears and Caleb Williamson. Who you got?
Jacksonville get their first win. Now they go to their second home, away from home, way away from home. Caleb Williams had a good game today. Congratulations, sir. But you're going to go down in London. I think Jacksonville's going to get the crowd on their side. They used to seeing that team, so give me the Jaguars. They went 2 in a row.
All the Kong's family got stuff going over there. AEW was over there for a big wrestling event this summer called All In, and the Jacksonville Jaguars going to be all in. Because I got them all in right here on NFL Network. Later on that day, guys, who? The Houston Texans. Who? Houston Texans traveled to New England and played. Who? The New England Patriots. Who? The New England Patriots on CBS at 1 o'clock. Who you got?
I'm so disappointed in the Patriots, man. But that boy got beat bad today. Say the Houston Texans? Yeah, they shouldn't have no problem with the Patriots.
I agree. This game was trying to get Flex, Lee Ice. It was supposed to be the national game of the night, but CBS said no. Because it's CBS's national game now. Jim Nantz, Tony Romo should be at this game. The Washington Commanders will command down 90 BW Parkway, 30 minutes down the road, and play the Baltimore Ravens, quote the Ravens nevermore, with the big man getting loose. Who you got in Washington's stiffest test of the year?
Yeah, they can't stop the run. And good, you got that monster, number 22 in Baltimore. But Baltimore don't have no defense this year. They're giving up a lot of
passes in the NFL this year.
Well, I'm gonna go with my Commanders, man. I'm gonna ride the JD5 train.
The Ice, both teams be looking in the mirror, but it's gonna be a high-scoring affair. 31-30. You know the guy in Baltimore, the kicker that does Royal Farms commercials, wins at the gun. Oh my goodness, Jalen Hurts and whatever that quarterback is gonna be for Cleveland this week. I'm hoping ain't my man got the personal problems. Yeah. In Philadelphia on Fox at 1 o'clock. Who you got? I don't even want to talk about that game. That game look pitiful. Look good, they been a year for the game.
Yeah.
The next game.
That man needs to be benched. He needs to be benched right now. Okay? Let me feel it.
Yeah, I'm going with Jalen Hurts and company. Lee Ice. The Arizona Cardinals getting that spaceship. They're going to fly to Wisconsin and get some cheese. As they take on Brother Love. And the go, Pack, go. As the Packers host the Arizona Cardinals on Fox at 1 o'clock. Who you got?
Arizona should be 4-1 right now. The only game that they weren't in was the Commanders. I'm going with the upset. I'm going with Kyler.
I don't think it'll be an upset, Lee Ice. But I'm going with Brother Love and company because it's in Green Bay and you don't know what the weather's going to be like this time of year. We're in October now. Getting a little chilly out there. Hey, Lee Ice. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hopefully, all prayers go out to them because they might be getting a hurricane on Wednesday, so they might be in New Orleans a little earlier. They'll play the New Orleans Saints. Who that? Who gonna beat them Saints on Fox at 1 o'clock? Who you got?
NFC South Valley in the dome, huh? I'm gonna go with the home team. All these games in the NFC South are gonna be closest up for the Carolina game.
I got Tampa Bay and Baker Mayfield. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, in the AFC North game, the Indianapolis Colts come off probation and go to Tennessee and play in Nashville, where the Commodores won. Can they pull off an upset like the Commodores? As the Titans take on the Colts on CBS. Who you got?
Colts are a better team. They just not playing good. But I'm going to ride with them. Whether it's Joe Flacco or Anthony Richardson, they should beat Tennessee.
Yes, I'm going with Levitt's Furniture Delivery, Tennessee. San Diego, LA Chargers. San Diego, LA Chargers. They go to Denver, stop at the dispensary, and think they are the village people all of a sudden. They're going to pass, puff, puff. They're going to turn into the Barcades all of a sudden. They're going to take on the Denver Broncos. As Denver Broncos and Bo Nix host the LA Chargers at 4:05 on CBS. Who you got?
Another good game by a rookie quarterback. Bo Nix did his thing. But I'm going to go with the Chargers. I think they're just a little bit better.
And one of the best rivalries in the 70s in the AFC. He's not Chuck Noll, but his eyes will be bugging out as Mike Tomlin take on the Raiders. As the Las Vegas Raiders host the Pittsburgh Steelers on CBS at 4:05. Who you got?
I don't know what's going on with the Raiders, man. I thought they had it together. Now it's like things are falling apart. You know, he's calling Devontae Adams 1-7. Pittsburgh's the better team, so we'll go with Pittsburgh.
I ain't really got nothing to say about this team no more. I'm gonna call them by their regular name, the Detroit Lions. I ain't got no songs for them because they winning now. I mean, I got a lot of stuff to say about them before. Detroit football. I can say that, you know, as they played the American team, the Dallas Cowboys on Fox at 4:25. Who you got?
He blew it last year. He's not gonna blow it this year. Lions in a blowout. You heard it.
I think I was gonna say the same thing. I think the Lions will get them real back for real. Meanwhile, the other NFC game would be the ATL Falcons driving up to 85 to Carolina and Charlotte and play the Carolina Panthers. And Andy Dalton and company, they said, hey, I heard y'all barbecue better than I do the butcher. Y'all got mustard and vinegar in yours. Can we get some of that? I got the Carolina Panthers in upset.
Kirk coming off a monster game, 504 touchdowns. Kirk, you gotta put 2 and 2 together. They too much talent, man. Falcons should win this.
Sunday night, the Bengals. Who that gonna beat them Bengals? Travel to New York and play the G-Man and Daniel Jones on NBC. Mike Tirico, Chris Collinsworth. Who you got?
Man, you know, I watched the Giants, man. They kill themselves. They got a good. Well, I'm not gonna say they got a good team.
I'm gonna say the statement about Daniel Jones, Lee Ice. If Daniel Jones go to another team, watch he be a superstar.
If Daniel Jones had a better offensive coach, I mean, they put him in a position where he's gonna fail. But right. You know what? They're going to beat the Bengals. I don't know what's going on in Cincinnati.
I was going to say that too. I think the Giants will be 3-3 after the game. Monday night, the battle of the 4-letter teams. The Bills and the Jets. Are you going to pay those bills or the Jets going to pay those bills? 8:15 ESPN. Who you got?
And they playing at the Jets.
New York. Both of them in New York.
Aaron Rodgers not going to lose. He's not going to lose 3 of them. And the Bills will lose 3 in a row, which is crazy.
All right, give me Lee Ice Stone Cold Lock and Keys.
Well, you just said one game. I got the Jets at home getting 2.5 against Buffalo. Aaron Rodgers coming off a horrible game. I don't know last time that man threw 3 interceptions. He's probably be perfect next week. I got my Commanders getting 7 at Baltimore. That's a lot of points. They might lose. They're not losing by 7. And I got, can you believe this? Don't laugh. Don't laugh when I say this. I got Cleveland. They get 9.5 at Philly, man. Something's going on in Philly. Philly will win, but Cleveland make it a little tough. Give me the 9.5 at Cleveland. At Philly with Cleveland. Give me the Commanders plus 7 at Baltimore. And give me 2.5 in the Jets at home against Buffalo. That's your Lee Ice Stone Cold Lock and Key.
Clipboard. Miami was trailing at 8:06 in the third quarter, 35-10, and they turned around and won 39-38. Unbelievable comeback. Biggest comeback ever since the University of Maryland did it to them.
Yeah. I watched that game as a teenager.
Well, Lee Ice, Brown said they're sticking with Deshaun Watson as quarterback number 1, no matter what. They're 1-4.
Watched that game, and he looks pitiful. At one point, they caught him on the sidelines adjusting his earring. I mean,
Jackson said winning the Bills meant a lot to Stephon Diggs. How you feel?
I like that. I like Stephon. I think he gets a raw deal, man. Got a raw deal in Minnesota. Got a raw deal in Buffalo. Hey, he's going to do his thing in Houston, so.
Trevor Lawrence wins on his birthday. Happy birthday, Trevor Lawrence, today. Get your first win of the year. No winless team.
Hey, maybe this is a kickstart. Maybe this will kickstart him and the Jaguars.
All right, Lee Ice, give us all-in of the week.
My all-in player of the week, I'm going with Kyler Murray. I like how he played the game. I like how he controlled the game. After a horrible loss to the Commanders last week, they went to San Francisco. I don't think nobody gave him a chance. He went in there, did his thing, threw for a touchdown, ran for a long touchdown, had to win a drive at the end. Kyler Murray, you are the all-in player of the week.
Okay, guys. I got one more thing to add. It's college football. Rankings came out today. I know pretty sure. Clemson, number 10. Number 9 is Ole Miss. Number 8, Tennessee. Number 7, Alabama. Number 6 is University of Miami. Number 5, University of Georgia. Number 4, Penn State. Number 3, Oregon. Number 2, Ohio State play each other this Saturday night, Ice. 2 and 3 on NBC. And number 1 is Texas. Take us home.
Y'all better take a picture of those rankings because they're going to change every week. It's time to go home. We leave you like we always leave you, whether you like it, don't like it, learn and love it. It's the best thing going. We are the All-In Football Show for the Big Dog. I'm Lee Ice. We'll see y'all next week.